evening, good afternoon. All of you viewers on YouTube, welcome to another episode of All the Gear, Some Idea. Quite an exciting one, this.
Yeah. Project number 3.
Totally out of the blue.
Yeah, just happened.
Yeah, didn't know this one was coming.
No.
Friend of a friend of your better half.
Yeah.
And we got a little LT80 quad. Hold out your hand.
Hold out your hand.
Hold out your hand.
Once again, cheap.
Very cheap.
Doesn't run.
We're going to do the same again. Free Milky Bar. So the person who guesses how much we paid for it.
I mean, have a little look, see what they're worth, and see what you think we paid for it. We haven't released the price of the. We might have by now on another video, I don't know.
It depends on we decide to upload this one up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We've got a bit of a pool of videos now, so hopefully start getting some regular content coming through.
Yeah.
All our 17 subscribers.
When I pull my finger out.
Right. Got amateur editing.
Yeah.
On the way.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Loving it.
Yeah. So there, yeah. I mean, I think you've ridden a 50.
Yeah, a long time ago. I rode a LT50 years ago. A two-stroke thing. It was good fun. I was a bit smaller back then, so it's probably a good job this is an LT80 because I probably have a bit more chance of moving my fat lump around. But it's a bit rough around the edges. Things like the fuel cap here. Definitely needed a new fuel cap because it's a bit corroded, as you can see that on the camera there. But yeah,
Closer. Give them a little preview.
All right, I'll give him
a little
an
preview.
exclusive.
Yeah.
There we go. Look, see, that's well and truly knackered.
On the subject of previews,
Yeah.
give us some feedback on camera angles because we seem to change it around a little bit.
Yeah.
What's best?
For those eagle-eyed of you will probably be able to tell that we are using an amateur iPhone at the moment. We have got a GoPro, but we're trying to work out the settings on it, haven't we?
Yeah, we've used it a little bit, but we know how to use this, so we're
Yeah.
till we figured it all out.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing we've done so far is taken the battery off. It does have an electric start, which we thought it was a cool start, to be honest with you.
One good thing about these as well is they're not pre-mixed, so they've actually got a separate oil tank. Because obviously it's two-stroke, so don't get to put oil in it, otherwise it will just conk out. And that'll be the end of the story, engine rebuild sort of thing. But yeah, it's got a separate oil tank and a separate fuel tank, so you haven't got to worry about pre-mixing, which is nice.
As long as the pump works.
As long as the pump works. So yeah.
Which obviously we're going to test.
Yeah, obviously.
So first things, well, with the batteries on charge,
Yeah.
we need to take the fuel tank off to clean it out regardless.
Yeah.
So I think that's what we're going to be doing now, is taking the fuel tank off.
Yeah, take the fuel tank off, get it clean out. We notice there's a small hole in the fuel tank as well, which can never get plastic welding because it's a tiny little hole. And parts for these are actually surprisingly quite expensive. A new fuel cap, which you've got to get anyway, is around about £45. So yeah, it's not cheap. Maybe get a heat gun on the plastics because obviously they're all faded. New set of decals for it, I think. So yeah, that's about it really. Nice little introduction to the Suzuki LT80. Crack on and get her up and running. Hopefully the next time we see it, she'll be a runner.
Well, take the fuel tank off, so watch out.
Yeah. Cue time lapse.
So Lee's just taking the cover off the front of it.
What a mess.
Wow.
One absolute mess. I'm just going to disconnect the ignition because it's got a key. Just plugging in. All the wiring is good, so that's good. No greenery in there.
I can't say it again.
Sorry?
I said I can't say it again. You know what else is green?
Oh yeah, grass. I might get a Hoover out, you know.
Do you want to grab me the Hoover?
Yeah, go on a minute.
I'll grab the Hoover.
Do you find the older you're getting, do you find it hard to get down on your knees?
Yeah, that's why I've put these rubber mats down.
Yeah, definitely. You're just getting down there, it's a bit of a pain in the ass. Oh, it's alright, once we've got that tank off, the airbox will come out.
Yeah?
And we'll be able to get to the car.
Yeah.
I don't know what I don't like, because that little pipe there, I can only assume is the oil feed.
Yeah.
Because that looks like a pump.
It is.
And I don't want to take that off, I don't think.
You know what you can do?
Go on.
Set the pump out instead.
Yeah.
That there is the oil pump for the two-stroke pre-mixture system that goes straight directly into the carburetor. goes through this pipe here. Now, as Lee was just saying, this pipe is becoming very brittle, so we don't really want to take it off from here. Ideally, if we take it off here and then take it off this pipe here, it's a lot easier to replace if it breaks. And it means if we take it out, we can test that it actually works using a drill.
Yeah.
Just to make, we don't want to run it thinking it's working because of how old it is. It probably won't work or might not work. And at that point, we know we can remove it and potentially just put a premix in.
A bowl or a bucket. The fuel in it smells like fuel, so that's good.
That's a good smell.
Yeah.
Rusty fuel.
It is a bit dirty, not gonna lie.
Is that alright? It's that Blue Peter here, isn't it?
Here's one for me to
You can just turn the fuel tap on you.
It's very brown.
You can just fuel tap. Oh.
Fuel plug of the car.
Oh,
can't turn the fuel tap.
2 seconds. The fuel.
Oh. That's interesting.
No, you know what? It's all breaking up.
That's almost a blessing in disguise.
Yeah, because what we can do is just use that now to seal it for a minute.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's like a pressure relief valve in here, so as the fuel gets used, it allows it to suck in. Normally, it would be through this pipe here, but it's been left off, which is why I believe it's gone rusty, because water's got in there. Luckily, that didn't get in the fuel tank. So that'd be binned.
Colour of that.
Ooh.
Beautiful. Well, I can't turn the fuel tap for some reason.
Is it off or on?
No.
So it's the spark plugs down there, which is that one just there. CDI units up here. It goes to your coil, which is down here. This is the tank runabout with the oil in it. Goes down here into there, which is your pump for the premix. That then gets put into the carburetor. Obviously, that's set to a certain specification that will give you
Chuck in so many milliliters an hour or something.
For the correct mixture on it. It's twist and go, so Your engine's here, comes to this bit. I assume there's a variator in here, probably a belt as well, a bit like a moped. Goes down into there. And I don't know if that's a chain. Yep, there's a chain in there as well.
Is that really?
Just down there, under that plastic cover, there's a chain in there. So there's a little tiny chain that goes from the gearbox side into the chain into then what would be sort of like a gearbox, but I would assume it's just a big gear at the back of it.
My fun is a belt inside that side.
Yeah, on here.
Like a centrifugal.
Yeah, like a motor with a variator and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Got some cooling here as well. So this is a ducting here that goes over to the engine to cool it because it's air cooled.
There's actually a pipe that goes in through this ducting round to this side. The duct covers the whole side of this engine, a bit like it does on that side.
Yeah.
And you've just got a little pipe that goes into the drive mechanism.
To cool that as well.
The gearbox area. It's called all that there.
So the chain's down in there. And then your brake down here as well. Yep, so your brake's in there. Carburetor's down here, at least just unscrewing the throttle cable from. You've got ducting here as well for the air filter that goes in there too.
So actually, that's the end of your throttle cable. That sits inside your carburetor. It's a bit like an old SU carburetor where they have the damper inside them, rather than a flap. This is your needle which goes into your jet, and you see that needle is tapered. So the more you throttle, the more fuel is going to let through because that needle will be lifting out of the main jet area. And obviously the size of the main jet will govern the maximum amount of fuel that will be allowed to flow through the carburetor.
The choke's just here as well, so you pull that up for the choke, push it back down to take the choke off.
Oh, lovely bit of design.
Oh, it just slides off.
Oh, love that. Got loads of time for that. See, literally, you can see on the back of the carb, you undo one hole and the other one, you just loosen it and it slides out. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Can't argue with that. Well done, Suzuki.
Should we clear the counter and put some rag down and we'll do it up there?
Yeah, I reckon that's a good idea.
Hello.
Hi.
So as you can now see,
The carb is off. So, yeah, that'll be conclusive for this video, I think. Join us next time where we will show you a full strip down and, should we say, partial clean? Because we're not going to go as in depth as ultrasonic cleaning.
yeah,
Which is
strip it down and see what we find.
Strip it down, clean it up where it needs cleaning, because I'm guaranteed there's going to be some sludge in there. Make sure the jet holes are clear, and yeah, stick it back on and go from there.
Yeah, so don't forget,
Like,
subscribe,
ding the bell.
push the, no, that was the like.
That was the ding the bell, wasn't it?
Comment.
Oh yeah, comment.
Just comment.
Yeah.
Watch you for 30 seconds, drop us a comment.
Yeah.
You suck. Whatever.
Yeah. Well, sorry. Yeah. On that toadstool.
See you next time.
Tatty bumbles.